So let's take a closer look at each of the three types of entities, the S corporation, C corporation, and LLC. We'll start with the S corporation. S corporations get their name from a unique section of the Internal Revenue Service Code. S corporations are formed as C corporations, and then you must file a form called a 2553 with the IRS to elect to be taxed with S status. S corporation owners report their share of profit and loss in the company on their personal tax returns. A corporation can eliminate the disadvantage of double taxation of corporate income and shareholder dividends by applying for the S corporation status. And shareholder restrictions on S corporations include no more than 100 owners. They must be U.S. citizens or residents. And they cannot be an LLC, C corporation, another S corporation, a partnership, or other certain types of trusts. S corporations also need to hold annual meetings and record the meeting minutes. Now let's look at the C corporations. C corporations are separate taxable entities. They file a corporate tax return separate from your personal tax return. They pay taxes at corporate level rates, which differ from our individual tax rates. And C corporations face potential of double taxation, where you are taxed on corporate profits, and then if those corporate profits are distributed as shareholder dividends, they're taxed a second time. C corporations have no limit, though, in the number of shareholders or who those shareholders are. Most states require that you hold annual meetings and record meeting minutes. Certain deductions are allowed only for C corporations with certain fringe benefits. For example, certain types of health plans or retirement plans can be deducted in the C corporation that cannot be in an LLC or S corporation. So now let's take a look at the LLC, which is the limited liability company. The LLC combines the tax flexibility of a partnership with the personal liability protection of a corporation. You can choose how you want the LLC to be taxed, as a sole proprietorship if one owner, or a partnership if multiple owners, or as a C corporation. The default status is a partnership. LLC owners report their share of business profit and loss on their personal tax returns, similar to reporting for a general partnership or S corporation when you elect the partnership status. Owners can report profit and loss on their individual tax returns if they've elected the partnership status as well. There is no limit to the number of shareholders or who those shareholders are in most states. They're not required to hold annual meetings or required to have meeting minutes for asset protection purposes, although it's still recommended from the viewpoint of taxes and raising capital. As you can see, all have benefits in the different types of entities. So when you start to choose and decide which entity you want, keep in mind the different perspectives that each of the different trusted advisors is going to provide for you. In addition, understand your business will go through several stages of growth as you build your business over time. You need to consider long-term strategy, not just something that will meet your needs for today when you're deciding the type of business structure. And as you carry your business to new levels of success, and as you take time to write down your goals, you may still have a few questions about which entity is best for you. So go to our website's home page and select the Business Startup Wizard to walk you through what thousands of others in your situation and area have done. The wizard actually pulls together data from several years, letting you know what others in your state and industry filed. It's a great tool to help you decide which entity. Here's an example. In this situation, we looked up a business in the Business Services Company in California and found that the majority of people formed an LLC in California, or about 35% of them. 30% filed a corporation in California, while 11% filed an LLC in Delaware, and 6% in Nevada. If you want more help walking through this wizard, or to file your corporation online, simply call toll-free 800-818-6082 or go to our homepage at incorporate.com.